Is it true that when you met Kevin Durant of the basketball team, you stole the pizza?
Yeah.
How you?
Yeah, I had to.
What you mean you had to?
Because y'all judge decisions and not choices. Right? You all think you know what you know and what you wouldn't do, but then at the same time, you boast to the world how you're the only one of your kind, and then chastise everybody else for not being like you. I wasn't like them. I was going home to 5 mouths to feed, and my mother always told us, if you bring one in the house, you better bring enough for them all. So I wanted a slice of pizza, and at the same time, I didn't want my ass whooped. If I'd have came in a motherfucking car, it was 4 people in the car in the back seat of a 2-door Nissan Pathfinder. Niggas thugging it. Got in that shit. If I'd have got him with one slice, man, shit, have took the slice, whooped my ass, and none of us would have got pizza. So yeah, I took half the slice, because the nigga half the slice was fucking 5. Nigga, I was eating one and had 4 more. Nigga, yo, Nigga, I was the man in my house. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody was happy that day, huh?
Bro, got home, I was the first on the Xbox. Bro, for real. Y'all laughing, bro. I got home, man, what? My mom, she ain't had to cook dinner.
Right.
Bro, she made me a cool little, like my mom used to make this banana pudding. Quick little, Bro, we going to sleep. Man, she bring me a little cup, dog. Man, that's why, yeah, man, listen, bro. But yeah, that's exactly, it happened, yeah, it happened. But it's like, dog, I had to.
Listen to that you talk. It sounds like you had responsibilities, a man's responsibility as a child, because you thought, said, look here, I got brothers and sisters to feed at home. Now, I can't be full and have them be empty. And that, have you always thought like this? So coming up from the time you was like, you say 12, 13, have your whole life you thought of yourself as a provider?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So I wish I can tell you that, yeah, I was so mature and I had that mindset my whole life. But no, Fatima Smith had 5 kids. Antoine.
Are you the oldest?
No.
Okay.
Leroy Ellison, Diamond is the oldest.
Okay.
I'm the second.
Okay.
Diamond's the provider of the family.
Okay.
But we all had the same rules. You come in this house with one and not for all, then you get your ass whooped. So no, I wasn't mature. I was just scared of my mom.
Right.
You understand? And today, nobody's scared of their parents. So they go outside and nobody's scared of these coaches. So they go outside and nobody's scared of these officers. So they go outside and nobody's scared of life. I was just scared of my mom. I wasn't mature. I wasn't, nah.
You used to go to Kevin Durant's home and kick it. What did you guys talk about as teenagers, early, the 12, 13, 14? What did you guys talk about? Did you talk about basketball? Did you talk about going to college? Did you talk about the NBA? What did you guys discuss?
KD talked about basketball.
What'd you talk about?
I would listen a lot. Like me and KD first, like when I first met him, and like it would translate on the basketball court, like all I would do was just rebound. Like I literally averaged like 30 rebounds playing with KD, because the same way he played now, he played then. So he loved playing with me because I would just rebound and just throw it back to him. Rebound and just throw it back to him. You understand? Yeah. So I didn't understand basketball, but past the playground.
Right.
KD was, he didn't know this. I didn't know this at the time, but he was teaching me basketball. Right. He was teaching me the language. Right. So, I used to talk about dumb stuff. And, Wanda used to, she'd smack me just like she'd smack him. But I was just always known for being the goofy kid. I didn't know at the time that I was like the bad, mischievous kid. I was just always goofy and happy. And that, that's just all I was, always joking and just always just laughing and joking about something dumb and something. Like, I remember the first time Miss Wanda took us to club, and not the club, the grocery store.
Right.
And I was like 11. I said, hey man, look, like, you think they laugh if I do this in the club? I did this little funny dance. She's like, man, what you know about the club? And I'm like, at the time, all I knew was with R. Kelly and all them sung about it.
Singing about it.
And, but I was just always that kid that just had a joke and just, not, just getting my ass whipped and not, But, nah, KD used to talk about basketball all the time. It's like, now that I think about, like, what he's doing today, I understand manifestation like a motherfucker.
That's what he talked about back.
KD loved home more than I do. Like if KD would stop, like I 100% believe when KD stopped playing basketball, he's gonna live in PG County, Maryland, somewhere. I don't know exactly where, so don't go try looking for him and shit. But he loved,
Right.
like he loved that shit. He loved that place more than I do. I ain't gonna lie.
Lethal Shooter. You grew up with Lethal Shooter?
Yeah, he was on. I went to National Christian, so when I first met KD, I tried to go to National Christian,
Right.
but I got kicked out because, like, we used to have to wear black socks,
Okay.
and I couldn't afford them, so I just sew up in the socks that I had, like mismatched socks and stuff.
Right.
And I just get little write-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of me being goofy and shit, I just get little write-ups, and then. I would never do my homework. I don't know why, because I get home and this is all that's still going on. So I would always forget by the time you understand? So I got kicked out of National Christian in the 8th grade. But National Christian, it was me, it was Skinny, it was Deans, Patrick Union Jr., Lethal Shooter, and he was shooting that motherfucker like he's shooting that.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Nigga, that's what he was known for. Like he was never the greatest, most athletic basketball player.
Yeah.
But before and back then, you would get in trouble for shooting those long threes.
Yeah,
That's the only reason he didn't play a lot.
Right.
Because he didn't know how not to shoot those long threes. Man, he was shooting that but then when he get to his mid-range game, bro, you going against KD, so he can do what he blocking shots. You understand? So it was hard for him to figure that part out. He eventually did.
Right.
And you see what he is today. But like, bro, he shoot that shit from he step across the half and just let it go. You understand? When it go in, the whole gym.
Crazy.
But when it don't, it's just
Coach
back then.
Coach will snatch you out of the game.
Yeah. So, I think if it was this era today, Lethal would be in the NBA just as you understand. Yeah. But back then, if you shoot a fast break three, you understand.
You get for sure.
He was just ahead of his time.
Yeah. Do you think more NBA players should have shooting coaches? Because I see him working with a lot of different people.
Yeah. Why not? You want to be the best.
You do? If that's the
Sometimes you got to humble yourself to learn what you need to know.
Right.
You don't know everything, and pity to the fool who do.
The AAU culture. I've heard a lot of people say this. Even KD spoke on it. LeBron spoke on it. I've seen a lot of prominent players that come up in the AAU culture that said the AAU culture is bad now. Well, how different is the AAU culture now compared to when you grew up?
Money?
Damn. Money ruins everything, huh?
Yeah. We didn't know about the money they was getting. We played for the love of the game.
Correct.
We played for a chance to go to college.
Yes.
We played for a chance to get an education.
Right.
Then we played for a chance to take care of our family.
Right.
NIL opened up the gates all the way down to 10 years old. Okay, news flash, people, only 60 get drafted a year and 20 of those get cut. There's only been 4,800, roughly 5,000 people that's ever made it to the NBA. Chances are your son won't. Bro, they need to have fun first before they make money. That's what's wrong with AAU today. Everybody trying to make money and be the best fourth grader and the best third and bet is like, dog, play for the right reasons and the right things will come.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before two something.